Hey guys, welcome to our very first membership area and skill unlocked video of Lost City 2004scape. So it came out earlier today. It is March 29th, Saturday. It came out at about 11 a.m. and it is now about 3 hours in. I haven't been able to play a lot today, but anyway, we're already getting into our agility skill here. Now, many people at the Gnome Stronghold who are training their agility, the most common question you'll see there is what level do we leave and where do we go? And the common answer will be Barbarian Outpost right here. Now, I would advise against this if possible. Not only are you not able to go until level 35 agility, which you'll be spending quite a bit of time there at the Gnome Agility place, what I would recommend is coming here to Edgeville. Well, it mentions in the Barbarian wiki for OSRS, like in the future, I guess. I don't know what the stats are in 2004. I bet they're worse overall. Just anywhere they could be worse, they will be worse, I bet, as far as XP rates go. But it states at the Barbarian Outpost, you must have at least 35 agility, and you must complete Alfred Grimhand's bar crawl in order to access it. Well, once you finally do all that and you have access to the course, at maximum, if you do everything at least, it says average, you'll receive upwards of 17,000 agility experience per hour from the Barbarian Outpost Agility course. However, they say at lower levels, like around 35, you'll be expected to get around 11,000 to 14,000, depending on your concentration levels. Whereas this is where I went at level 15. At level 15, as soon as you reach it, you can leave the Gnome Agility course, and you can come here to the very north side of the Edgeville dungeon. It's the entrance of the Earth Warriors area. There's also some deadly red spiders. You just head past north through the gate to where the wilderness area is. It'll pop up on your screen. And then keep going north past the thugs, which will attack you. Now there are some deadly red spiders which will stop attacking at about level 63, I believe. And then there's Earth Warriors on the other side of this pit. And the strategy is just to keep climbing the monkey bars over and over again. I believe each one gives you 20, each time you cross one way, gives you 20 experience points. And the average for this place is about 15,000 with minimal, concentration. You don't really have to do much. You just keep clicking the same spots over and over again. I brought my best armor because while we are in the wilderness, there's very little danger here. Most of the people I've seen here are either very high level or very low level. I'm 42 combat level, so somebody could attack me between 6 to 7 levels of my level, and I haven't seen anybody even close to that yet. This guy's level 80, double my level. There's no chance that he could, even if he wanted to. If PKers did come here to fight somebody specifically, like this is the reason they're coming, they'd have to be pretty devoted to see somebody, that they thought was going to be their level. And I mean, most of the people here, I've seen a lot of people with full rune armor, like just the three main pieces, I guess: legs, chest, and head. And then I'm actually getting kind of close. Well, I'll mention the Earth Warriors max hit is 5, and the deadly red spiders, I'm not sure actually, I could look that up, but it's very low danger is the bottom line. I've got my whole setup here, my whole free-to-play. All I have is black because, it's not important. I do it for the clout, really. The drip. Anyway, I don't get hit very often, and when I do, it's usually not for max. The one thing I'd like to say is they can hit you, and it won't tell you how much damage they did until you're over the pit. That happens sometimes. Like that one, the splat didn't occur until it was all the way across. And at most, I've seen 3 or 4 people here, but I'm thinking you'd actually want a large group, so then if monsters are attacking, then, there's a larger chance that they'll attack somebody else other than you. So that's another reason to come here. And I know that according to this Wikipedia article, it states that this was a strategy back in the old days. Let me look really quick. Other training methods. Oh, I swear it mentioned it here, actually. Motionless training, requiring no mouse movement or camera rotation. I don't know if that's possible now, because you'd have to probably zoom in or out a certain way. And I'm sure, like, I've gotten close where you only have to move like a centimeter your mouse if you just keep it in the same position. Like, it's very close. But this is a valid strategy, I'd say. I mean, I think because you're able to go here at level 15 agility, you get 15k XP right off the bat. You're right outside of Varrock, essentially. If you ever die or something, you could just come right back. It's just convenient, really. I really don't want to have to do... if you did the Barbarian method, you would have to get you'd have to do Alfred Grimhand's bar crawl, which it would be worth it to do at one point anyway, but it's just kind of inconvenient to wait until 35 and then do that. That sounds like 6 hours of grinding plus a mini quest along with it. I'm just not really in the mood for something like that. I just thought this was some cool tip. I was wondering if you had like a friend who was down to just kill the Earth Warriors. They do have a max hit of 5. They're level 47 here. And they have some alright drops. You know, like terrible drops, actually. Nothing really worth it. They drop Steel Spears and Staffs of Earth. And their Law Rune drop is fairly high drop rate according to... or compared to most other monsters at this level. They're actually one of the only monsters in like the under 51, you know, not like dragons or something, that actually drop common, like Law Runes commonly, and they're in the green. There's not much up here that I'd rather kill. Ice Warriors, maybe. Chaos Druids are probably pretty weak. They drop them pretty often, but, you know, Earth Warriors up there. It's an option. And when they drop the champion scrolls for the Champions Guild, there's actually a specific scroll that they drop as well, the Earth Warrior Champion scroll. So maybe that's another reason, if you have a high level friend who's bored and wants to just hang out with you for a while, you could do this. Now, I believe the deadly red spiders will stop attacking you at 63, but these guys won't stop attacking you until 90, what is that, 99 combat level? And I'm fairly certain that's what that is. If you just wear some easy gear, you'll be fine. Well, yeah, now I'm not exactly sure where to go after this, but I imagine maybe do something like this until level 52, like the Barbarian course, and then it is to the Wilderness Agility course. Right now, at the moment, I know that the Brimhaven is not available, which is kind of a bummer, and I was curious about the Agility Pyramid, 2006. That's also a bummer. But we're just a few days behind the Brimhaven's Agility Arena. Like, it doesn't quite exist yet. I believe it came out in 2004, but the game is in July of 2004, but it's like the 6th, like July 6th of 2004. It's not the 27th, so there is no Brimhaven Arena, unfortunately. But, well, that's it. That's everything. I was just... Oh, I thought something else that was interesting was if you go to the energy page on the wiki and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you might ask, like, why do agility first? Is it really going to make that much of a difference? I argue yes. I really hate walking so slow everywhere I go. And if I come here and do agility right off the bat, then my entire experience as a membership player for the rest of my time in this game is going to be so much better. I'm convinced that's the truth. And if you come down here to the middle of the energy page, they've got this nice graph. The only column you really want to pay attention to is minutes from 0% to 100 and the default. Since there is no graceful set in the game, the default's the only column you're going to be looking at. And you can see that at 0 to level 9, it's the same, roughly the same, I believe, the same time it takes to go from no run energy to 100%. And each tier it goes down, and it takes less and less time for you to get to 100% energy again. Now, that's not even important at 100% waiting for full energy, because it's not like I always wait until I have 100. I usually just constantly use it, constantly pump it out to 0. But any amount of agility is going to drastically reduce the amount of time it takes to regenerate. So just for the rest of my life as a member, I'm not going to be spamming energy potions all the time, stamina potions, whatever. I'll just be, I'll just have higher energy regeneration rates. It's genius, really. So then when I'm mining coal, or I'm just mining coal for 12 hours at a time, I won't feel so much like garbage. That's essentially it. Well, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. I love you. Happy scaping.